Yo, what's up? Happy Saturday. Man, we already got 8 people up in here. Oh, wow. So, happy Saturday, y'all. Tonight is a very special night. Not only is it a Saturday night at 9 p.m., but we have special guest Djs Dioramas, Darren, with us to talk about dioramas tonight. So, I'll go ahead and get Darren in here and we'll get this party started, guys. What's up, dude?
What up, man? That's a sexy little intro. I like that.
Hey, each week I'm going to try to chop it up with some new song, something that's not really, mainstream, just to be kind of unique. So, look forward to little special tunes each week too.
Yeah, I felt like I was in like a green room stepping on some fancy show. I like it.
I don't know. I almost wanted some glow sticks and some other stuff, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe something a little different next time. You guys let us know. But got 8 people watching, man. Nothing in the comments yet, but got 8 people watching. That's pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and get in it. Tonight we got Djs Dioramas Darren with us over from Instagram. We got a couple giveaways. That's right. I said a couple giveaways tonight. So you guys come on in. We're going to give away 2 figures back to back, probably about 45 minutes in, just to have a little fun up front, and then we'll have more fun during the giveaway. So typical thing, right? We'll ask a question. First person to answer that correctly will get those figures, and we'll run those back to back, not at the same time, to try to keep it fair, guys. Tonight's going to be Ninja Turtle theme, so go ahead and do your homework. Movie, comic, animated series based. So if you guys want to go ahead and start learning up on some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, do that now. But let's go ahead and get started. 1 second. If you guys are kicking in from Instagram, I'm over live on Instagram too. Come over to YouTube. Join me and Darren as we chop it up, talk about dioramas tonight, guys. All right, let's get it, Darren. Hey, this is Darren. Give your elevator speech, man. Who you are for those that don't know who you are.
Oh man, DJ from Djs Dioramas, or Darren, whatever. Man, I don't know. Elevator speech.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Sorry.
Yeah. So I guess for those who don't know me, I got into the hobby about a year ago. Just a nutshell backstory. It all started with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure from the 80s. That's what I grew up with. My wife brought it home, and I'm just like, I think you heard this story already, Mike, but I was like, it was incomplete, so I wanted to complete it. So I was like, let me check out some action or some accessories for it. So I looked into that, and then I was like, okay, now I kind of want to display it, So I kind of started looking at, like, I didn't know what a diorama was at the time. So I think I looked at something from Mech Bay and Alf's figures. And then I'm like, well, these are kind of cool. And then I thought about buying one. And then I just like, maybe I can make one. So I made my first one. I posted some pictures on my personal Instagram. And I didn't really know what hashtagging was, to be honest with you, at the time. I wasn't really a social media buff. But I hashtagged like some, toys or whatever. And I had people like, oh, are you selling that? Or where'd you get that from? And I remember like the first one I sold was like $60, and I couldn't believe that someone paid me $60 to buy a diorama from. I was shocked, and my wife was just like, "Did someone just pay $60 for that?" I was like, "Yeah, this is awesome," So it all kind of snowballed into what it is now, all from my wife getting me an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure. So.
That's cool, dude. And while you were talking, I pulled up your Instagram, kind of going through some of the pictures there. Earlier, I kind of blew you up. I shared a whole bunch of your recent stuff on my story just to create some hype around you. I know there already is a bunch of hype, but just trying to pay it forward with you, dude, so we can get some hype on the stream tonight. But you can see the screen, right?
Yep, I see it.
I think this is one of your most recent projects, right?
Yeah, man. So that's a commission I did for a customer. I've done a couple things for him. They're 2 kind of separate buildings he wanted. And he kind of just gave me the leeway. All he said was he wanted 2 separate kind of 2-story buildings. He's from Houston, so I thought it was kind of cool. I actually added the name. The logo was from his comic. store in Houston, as well as that hotel sign was from a hotel in Houston, just to give it some personality.
Oh, that's dope.
And then I did, the little comic shop window. I used some Christmas lights on the inside just to give it a nice little glow on its own. I'm really trying to be better this year about weathering, and just putting those little. I mean, you guys are all stepping your game up, okay? So I'm over here like, God, man, I got to step mine up. So I'm kind of like learning some weathering techniques. I think you saw like the little leaf stuff there. That's basil. I don't know if I got that from you or somebody else, but it gives a really nice. No, it's oils. Oil workshop.
Oilers. That's where I got it from. Oilers Workshop, dude. Yeah, his dioramas are awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I got it from.
Something else. So yeah, man, I'm really trying to work on the weathering and really camera angles, displaying dioramas. I kind of got, and I'm sure I don't know if you felt the same way when you're done with your diorama, you're like ready to move on to the next or get to the next commission, get it started. So I kind of didn't pay a lot of attention to setting them up, taking good pictures. So I'm really just trying to be better about all that this year.
Yeah. So the goal this year is to add in a touch of realism, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And yeah, I mean, as we all progress, like it puts pressure on the rest of us or those who aren't like, moving up too. I'm feeling the same pressure. I'm gonna be honest. Like there were guys stepping it up. I'm like, oh God, what do I do? Right. But that's not the name of the game, right? Even though sometimes you think of competition, but it's friendly competition, right? And it helps all of us move forward, better ourselves, right? And that's really why I wanted to start doing this, right? Everybody's sharing kind of, they're not really secrets, but their techniques and stuff and getting to know each other.
And you know what? I hate that term secrets because everybody learns something from someone, none of us invented that technique. So I hate when people say, or don't share what they're doing because it's like, dude, if I spend enough time, I'm going to find it on YouTube. So it's like, there's no secrets, everything that I progress with, I've learned from somebody else. I used to use those dollar store lights, and then I saw a diorama boy. He's from England. He used the balloon lights. Switched over to that, dry brushing techniques, different materials, the foam cutter. A lot of other guys have kind of chiseled, to where I am now, so I wouldn't be, I'm not saying like this on my pedestal, but I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for, the teachings of everybody else. So.
Yeah, not to get all philosophical, like educational or everything, but I was reading and listening to this audiobook, and basically like every creator has some sort of influence, or they have stolen is a bad word, but stolen some sort of creative style from somebody. And over the years it has evolved it, right? Even down to like Da Vinci and Michelangelo, right? They all were a part of a master apprentice kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's just evolution, and I think it works in this. So,
and doing it before us, the freaking train guys. I mean, they're the
right.
OG diorama guys. Is the whole train. I mean, they've been doing it for 40, 50 years, man. And then we came in and I guess kind of reinvigorated the hobby and into what it is now for us.
There's someone saying there's some short delay, but I will try to fix that. So maybe some technical difficulties. But so I hate to interrupt you, but let's give a shout out to some of the folks in the chats. I'm seeing some very familiar names.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to read them out?
Oh yeah, sure. We got Mario. We got Prime. Sorry, I don't know everyone's first names. I don't have my glasses on, guys. Star Marvel, man, you're in. Shout out to you, bro. You're in every single video any of us ever post, man. Like, we appreciate the support. But yeah, thanks to everyone. I don't recognize everyone's names, but regardless, man, thanks for tuning in and and bullshitting with us. Am I
Yeah.
allowed-
Yeah, so Star Marvel, definitely thank you very much. I owe you some stickers, dude. They're coming out your way soon. I picked up some stamps today. To be honest, I haven't bought stamps in years. And I looked at the lady. She said, "How many do you want?" I was like, "I don't even know how they're sold. Just give me some." So what's up, Billy Moon? What's up, the Figure Report? Namai, what's going on, dude? 796 Studios, Mario in the house. Astonishing News in the house. Dusky, what's going on, man? That's my fellow Slaps guy. Welcome. Not a Living Geeks, guys. Prime to the First. What's up? Adam Gomez, the artist himself, dude. He's been killing it in his art here lately. Who else do we got here?
Marco Foam Formers.
There we go. Hey, they're actually going to be featured tonight. So
Yeah.
at the end, yeah, we talked about this earlier. At the end of the live tonight, I'm going to feature some dioramas that they've featured. So I'm basically sourcing from them. They've allowed me to do it. So there's going to be a clip playing that same cool beat you heard at the intro through that clip to show off some additional diorama artists from over on Instagram. And again, I think my audio is lagging a little bit, but as long as you guys hear me, that's cool. So I appreciate everybody coming in. What's that?
It's not lagging on my end. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, good. That's all that counts. Just me and you, man. The rest of these guys, they're just here. So that's cool, man. Just want to give you guys a shout out. Again, there will be a double feature giveaway. I typically do a giveaway, but DJ has offered up an additional giveaway. So there'll be 2 figures tonight, guys. Right. So real quick, let me do a little camera shuffle. Hopefully this works out. So I got you guys the movie Venom. I don't know how much you guys like this, but I love this movie. A lot of people don't, and I love this figure. So this is an unopened, brand new figure, guys. This will be going out to someone free of charge, no shipping costs there. And Darren or DJ, go ahead.
Black Series Scout Trooper, again, new in box. I picked this one because I love Scout Troopers, and I don't know. This is one of my more favorite, yeah, high school education, right? More favorite figures. So, yeah, free.
Hey, it's funny you say high school. Every time someone says high school, it doesn't matter what it's relation to. I kind of perk up now. I was like, damn, why did I make that name? Like, anyway. So yeah, everybody, Prime, hit that 796 Studios is saying there. Hit that like button, please. Let me know. Yeah. Let us know that we're doing something good here, so we can continue to do it. If you don't like it, let us know we're doing bad, so I can make it better the next time.
Hey, real quick, a little message to my wife. She's watching downstairs. JC, I think you have to be logged in to comment in the bar, so I don't think you can because you're on guest. And then my charger's on the couch for you. You can use it. So sorry.
Oh, no worries. Communication in all its forms. I'm still over on live on Instagram. People are showing up. Hey, you guys on Instagram, come over to YouTube, chop it up with me and DJ Dioramas. I just wanted to catch you guys because I know a lot of the followers for both of us are over on Instagram, and don't want you guys to miss this. So come over to YouTube. It's still early. We just got into it. We got 2 figures to give away, so come on over.
Sonny, what's up, bro? Sonny's in the house.
Sonny, what's going on, dude? All right, dude. Well, let's get into it. You already gave your elevator speech, right? Appreciate you doing that. Showed a little bit of your stuff. But, yeah, so you were talking about, your recent projects. You want to go a little bit more into that?
Yeah, dude. Actually, shout out to my wife. She's actually, I brought her on board Djs Dioramas. So her name's JC. And so I think we might turn it into D and J Dioramas because, hey, she's hitting it hard. She's cutting brick for me, blackwashing.
Nice.
Yeah, she let me turn the whole living room into like a workshop. So she's on the diorama line with me, and much help. We got 5 or 6 projects going on right now.
You got a recent team up.
What's that?
So you had a recent team up with some folks.
With DMW.
Yeah.
So DMW, they reached out and asked if they wanted to, if I wanted a slot on their webpage, and I accepted. I was excited, and yeah. So I'm still kind of, sifting my way through I guess kind of the business side of it. Like I want to, and Vincent kind of brought this up when you guys were talking about it, but having like a standard of pricing to sizes. You know, he brought up, he said he had a little chart. So what's good about my wife, which I really appreciate this fact, is she's very precise, you know, to the T, and I'm more of the, you know, take it as it comes kind of person. So she's measuring the bricks. Hey, like we're doing a 1/6 project right now. Okay. So she's like, okay,
Huge,
we're
by the way.
writing down 1.5-inch bricks and it's this long. And she's taking all the notes for me, which is good. So if we wanted to resell that at some point, we have the exact information, how long it's going to take, all that stuff. So that's exciting, but also it's intimidating to me because it's a whole new world, you know. It's kind of taking it from a hobby into a business, and I kind of want to keep it both feet on each plane, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense. And to some of your comments there, and Prime's bringing it up, automation helps improve productivity. So you hit something on the head when you said be able to make it again, right? You have a template. I very much work that way myself. You see that I create a lot of the same corner dioramas, a lot of the same things, and I've templated them so that I can build them at a much faster pace in a complete custom. And I kind of like doing that. I like the customs too, but it helps, you know, get those dioramas out for folks.
True, but my other side of me is like, I kind of like just having the free range on them. You know, like I feel like some, like we call mistakes, you know, it kind of turns it into its own kind of unique, special piece that's different from somebody else's, which I like. So it's like I said, I like to keep both feet on each side. I like to be creative, but I also like to, what did Prime say? Keep it operational. Is that what he said?
Yeah, helps improve productivity.
Yeah. So
yeah, so that's awesome, dude. That business is picking up. It's becoming a business more than a hobby at this point, right? You've technically brought somebody in. That's awesome.
Hey, my wife gets paid.
Hey. Nice. Well, as a proud owner of one of your dioramas, I have to say the work is phenomenal. I really like how you have the floors. It's a hard, I'm guessing you're using a Mod Podge or some kind of hardener because it doesn't press down with the figures, which I absolutely love. It is on, you can kind of sort of see it over here. It is always on my bench and will always be in the back during these lives, at least for this season. If it lasts longer than a season, we'll see. So that is permanently spot. And I know you were talking about your recent work. I'm going to flip real quick. Oh, I don't have it up here, but I have 2 corner dioramas I'm working on behind me. Kind of the template form we were talking about, right? I do some subtle differences every one, like the roof line and the windows. I don't know how much you can see. But so I try to change it up a little bit. But yeah, so that's basically where I'm in. I'm in like corner dio world right now and some dumpsters and stuff.
Dude, like before I even met you or Vincent, that's what I was doing was corner dios. They're just kind of fun and you can make them whatever you want. They can be any kind of store or whatever. That's kind of what's special about them. So that diorama that you have, that's the other thing I'm working on this year is the roof. I don't like how I do the roofs. I'm trying to figure out a better way or a better system. I might magnetize the tops now, but they're a little too flimsy for me. I'm trying to harden that up, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, and that makes sense. So more support, some more figures and stuff. So Star Marvel's got a point here. He makes a lot of great dioramas, but they've been basically for himself is what he's saying. You know, he finds a challenge to make one for somebody else. You know, what's in his head. Any suggestions for him?
So kind of break it down for me. So
I've only made dioramas of what's in my head. It'd be a challenge to try to make one from somebody else's brain. I was just thinking, what like creativity? Like, you have any suggestions?
So you know, I kind of get inspiration from. I really like architecture stuff. Was like that. I kind of have a bit of an art background. I don't focus on if somebody else is going to like it. You know, I kind of just enjoy the process. Now, I will say if you are commissioning from somebody, that's when it can get a little nerve-wracking, because depending on the customer, I'm sure we've all had those where, you know, they're in it. They're in it every single day and they want things very, very particular. And that can be frustrating. So, you know, I guess my suggestion is, you know, get inspiration from what's around you, and whatever that is for you. Mine's buildings, mine's figures. You know, I see a figure that I like, and I'm like, okay, well, what environment would he look cool in? Or if I'm driving in town and I see some cool piece of architecture on a building, or from a fellow diorama maker, you know, I kind of get inspiration from that too. So.
I saw some people talking about audio, and honestly, dude, I'm sensitive about the audio. So I was just making sure that people were just giving a hard time not being serious. I don't want to not be heard. Oh, look, Parallel's in the house. What's up, dude?
What up, Wade?
Yeah, what's up? So that's cool, man. So those are recent diorama builds, right? Anything in the works, you know, future work that you're super excited to get into?
Dude, so you showed it earlier, that 1/6 diorama I'm working on, you know, and I was talking to, you know, Mario made a comment on it, and I was like, dude, I thought this was going to be easier. It's not. It's way more time than I thought it was going to be. You know, the 2x2 sheets you can buy at Home Depot?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm at 7 of those.
The 1/6 scale is huge.
Dude, it's enormous. And I posted, most people don't even notice the little stormtrooper I have. It's one of these next to my Mando, you know, and yeah, it's ginormous. So that was definitely out of my comfort zone. And JC, man, that's almost her project now. She's doing a great job. But so I'm doing that. I'm doing another 1/6 for a guy for his DTOLF. I was very hesitant on doing that. I hit Vincent up because I know he had some exact measurements he uses, and he does a lot of them. Because nothing terrifies me more than to build a diorama and it not fit in someone's shelf.
Yeah. Real quick, Mario says, you inspired me to get started on my 1/6 scale diorama. Now I'm overwhelmed. All I want to say is enabled. I can't get it. I can't get it. Fail. Enabled. It's right there.
Mario, you can do it, man. I inspired to do transitions like you. This guy, the master of transitions. Like his videography, if that's even a word, is like beautiful. Like his transitions in between, and he's like taking close-ups and shit of his brushes. I'm like, God damn, dude.
Dude, yeah, dude. Yeah, I like his stuff a lot. He's actually on next week, by the way. I don't think I'm lying this time, guys. Last time I completely effed up and really, you know, announced Mario as the guest for next week. It was DJ. DJ took it well. This week I will not talk about who's next week. So Mario lost his chance. We'll just talk more about DJ Dioramas. So anyway, sorry about that, DJ.
Nah, you're good, man. But yeah, so I got those 2 1/6. I got a huge Gotham City dio I'm working on, 1/12. I'm doing a warehouse. And then I just finished off those 2 buildings. I think that's it. I don't know. I got to talk to my secretary downstairs. She's keeping the book.
So it's funny you bring that up. So I do want to give a shout out. I think she's watching because she told me my audio was bad. So I have also brought somebody else in. I actually brought my sister in to help with the dumpsters that I make, as well as some of the black washes on some of the dioramas. And it's funny because back in the day when we were like 5 and 6, you know, we had a room together, whatever, lived in a small house. We always talked about me drawing and her being the color person and painting and stuff like that. And it's coming, you know, full circle on the things we talked about during our childhood. So Dana, thank you very much for helping me out with the dioramas. Right now has been pretty busy, and thank you for coming on to help get all those dioramas out for people. So shout out to her.
That's awesome. It's family first, and I think really nothing means more, especially to our wives or to our spouses that put up with our nonsense sometimes.
Yeah, why are you always in the garage? I'm live. You go inside. Go inside.
So I'm always thankful to my wife. Not only putting up with my childish, boyish ways, but also involving herself in my hobby. I love you.
Yeah, we never grew up. We just got of age where we could have a career and still do the boy things we did in the past.
Yeah, right. We have better toys now.
Yeah, right. Too many toys. Well, cool, man. So those are exciting works. I talk about it probably too much, but a couple of things I have going on is that sci-fi diorama I hope to have done in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to do a heavy push for a lot of the template builds, right? The build on demands I have over on the Etsy shop. I've added a few more. I've added the alley. I've added the street scene that recently went out, and then the corner diorama. So I'm going to try to push a lot of those this year, as well as those dumpsters, stuff that I can put into production, and then have my sister that's helping me out get up to the speed on those two. She actually came over today and we did a build session. It was really cool because I got her to show her the things that I do, show her the shop, all the different tools and stuff. So it made it feel kind of legit, like kind of the first day on the job thing. So that was kind of cool. But she took a bunch of work home with her too, so that's cool too. So yeah, the sci-fi diorama, and then I have some exclusive work for a special friend that will be coming up in the next few months, and then hopefully do a pre-order on that sci-fi diorama. I think this year is the year for sci-fi dioramas because everybody's making one now. But I'm going to have my twist on one too, so y'all be prepared for that. But that's enough about me.
Well, you started it, man.
Yeah, but it's not always the person that starts. It's who crosses that finish line first. Doesn't matter who starts it.
Yeah, true, but it's quality over quantity.
Yeah, but there are some guys, dude, that there's no competition. Like everybody does it a little differently, but if you look at the photos, everybody's a little different. Well, but the quality ranges.
And that's the beauty about the hobby is it's we're all different artists. We all have our own unique styles, and I think we talked about this last time we were on. We can do the same diorama, but it's going to look different. Look at my street corner dials compared to yours. Street corner dial, but it looks different.
Yeah, everybody has a different perspective, right? That's what's cool about it. It was funny today. I was checking out how to go to Hobby Lobby because I ran out of some stuff that I normally have on hand, which I order online, but last minute had to go make a run. I'm checking out with all this like dowel rods and like stuff I use for windows. He's like, "What you making, man?" And I was like, "Well, I do like dioramas and stuff." He's like, "Oh, really?" Like my friend and I are trying to get into photo photography and diorama building as like a side hustle. And I was like, "That's cool, man." So I like pitched my stuff. I was like, "Come over. I'm learning too. You can learn right with us." So that was kind of exciting.
That is awesome. I don't know about your Hobby Lobby, man, but my Hobby Lobby, they hired every old lady in the state, and it takes about 50 minutes to an hour to check out every time. So
yeah, I said Hobby Lobby. I meant Michael's. I went to Hobby Lobby, and I showed Prime and Mario this. Like Hobby Lobby's parking lot was completely full. There was like 300 people in there. So I went to Michael's. Actually, that was Michael's. I talked to that guy.
I wish Michael's, man. I told you I'm in Minot, North Dakota, so
there's not much there.
Hobby within a 200-mile radius. So every knickknacker is
Well, dude, right now in this economy, it's like it's the Renaissance all over again. I feel like everybody is creating in their garage. If you go to these hobby stores, like everything's sold out. Everybody is making something as a side hustle. It's amazing. And just to be a part of this, whatever this becomes, 20 years from now, it's the start of something special, I hope. But what was Michael's is trash. Oh, my God. Michael's is trash, but you get good things from trash. I bought some of the greatest things ever from Walmart at a great price. So Walmart is trash, too.
Walmart's super trash, but they have some pretty nice stuff. like for sales. Like if you really look, I was at Walmart today, and if you really look, you can find some pretty like their dowel rods, man, way cheaper than Hobby Lobby's.
Yeah, I agree. Michael's is typically, but what I found is so like the Hobby Lobby in my area, I have 3 of them, but the one furthest away has the good stuff. But all of them close to me never have the wood that I want on like a last minute kind of find. So I have to go to Michael's, and nobody goes to Michael's. So Michael's always has what I need. But yeah, it is whatever. Where I can find the best price or what I need in a pinch, as long as they have it.
Dude, man, it sucks. I don't know if I told you last time, but I used to be stationed in South Carolina. I was in Sumter, so I met everybody as soon as I left.
That's right. I forgot about that. Me and DJ were on a live. We were on his live a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago.
Like that. It was actually a really good conversation. I think I drank too many beers. But dude, I love it. Be able to talk like remote, but still have a drink together. It's cool.
Well, and that's what I like doing. That was the whole point of me doing it. I got a little concoction I make. I like having fruit with some ice and vodka.
Okay.
And then I got my Jameson.
Yeah, I'm sure people see me drinking out of my coffee cup and then drinking a Red Bull, and they're probably like, "What the fuck is that guy doing drinking coffee, chasing it with Red Bull?" It's one of these guys. It's a local beer from Polly's Island. I'm in South Carolina. It's really good though. It's an IPA. That's what's in the Spider-Man mug. It's not coffee being chased with Red Bull.
Bro, so, I miss those microbrews, man. Dogfish Head. That was one of my
so many of them, but it's great. But there's so many of them.
Terrapin. I love Terrapin. But yeah, I miss parts of South Carolina. Sumter was a shithole. I don't know if you've ever been there.
There are definitely parts that are pretty much just rural and it's southern. But then like Charleston specifically is like this mecca where everybody's come together and there's so many different cultures. But it pairs up with that southern hospitality. We got great food, great people. That I'll be honest with, the traffic sucks. You know that if you lived here. It didn't grow well with it, but dude, there's like 50,000 people a year coming here, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And it's on the coast. It's beautiful. Like Bill Murray lives here. There's a lot of great actors that live here.
Bill Murray lives?
Yeah, dude, he owns like our baseball team, like our minor league baseball team.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
I've seen him in Staples a few times. I saw him a hard drive and try to crack a joke, and he did not like my joke. Then he checks out, and then like he laughs at the girl's joke, and it was really corny. Mine was better, but I don't know.
Do you remember the joke?
I don't remember the joke. Did it? I was like 19 or something.
Man, I would have been shell shocked.
Yeah, but it was weird. Maybe I was older because it was when Zombieland came out. And dude, you remember how he looked in Zombieland? Have you seen Zombieland?
Yeah, he looked old as shit.
He looked just like that. And I was like, damn, did you just come off set? Like he looked old as shit.
Man, he's getting old.
Sorry, Bill Murray. If you're here, I doubt you ever see this. But if you do, I apologize.
We got 20 here, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say something earlier. We have 25 people in here. Applaud you all.
I don't got my glasses on, guys. Sorry, it's hard for me to read these. We got a lot of Michaels and Hobby Lobby trash talk. So, Brews and Dios. That's right, my friend.
Yeah. So, outside of that, dude, any special tools that you use that may be uncommon for like maybe some of us other, petty diorama folks?
Oh, man, you're the fucking tool. Like, come on.
Someone always has some kind of specialty tool. And be honest with you, I got to where I am with all the tools that I had by watching other people on YouTube, right? Picking up what they use and then trying it out. Like recently, it was Law Creations and his watercolor pencils. Like that's something new to me that I picked up from him. But dude, they're freaking awesome. So that's kind of like my new tool. But
so like I told you, I was I guess the tools for making dioramas, I think everyone kind of knows about, aluminum foil for kind of giving your brick some texture. I'm a big fan of the foam cutter. I don't know how I ever lived without one. But
the Proxon or just a hot wire?
On. And then also I have and I know you have it too. Is it Highlands? Highlands, the fence.
Oh, Gino makes the shifting lands.
Shifting lands. Yeah. Buy one of those. Don't even waste your time with that trash fence it comes with. But as far as what's up, that guy Customs, man, shout out to you. He was one of my first guys I ever really got in contact with diorama making. When it comes to buildings, like I was always inspired by his work. But so shout out to you. But like the weathering I was talking about, I really did a lot of research this past month. And I wanted to get like kind of nitty gritty with it. So coffee grounds, used coffee grounds, if you bake them, okay, in your oven, you can use them as kind of a muddy texture, as well as like some of the dust you can buy. It's really expensive for man, the whiskey's kicking in. For shading and stuff, like the powder you can buy from Citadel and stuff like that. So check this. You can buy pastels, like the chalk pastels. You put them in a bag and you crush them, okay? And you can use that for dry brushes, like on it almost gives you like an airbrush effect. But you would spend about $40 on a Citadel color when you can spend $11 on pastels and you get 12 different colors. So just stuff like that I've been looking at. Or the hairspray technique for weathering. Have you ever heard?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's something I'm kind of messing around with. But as far as like anything crazy, yeah, no, man, I don't do anything crazy or having like makeup for cloth. Yeah, so dusk till dawn. You are totally right. Dollar store makeup, like I don't know what the fuck, fucking eye blush or whatever.
Yeah, right. Makeup kits.
Yeah, at the Dollar Tree, dude. Same shit. Sorry about my potty language, but
I don't care. I mean,
for all you out there.
To be full closure, I may take all this series later on in life and make a podcast, but no one ever listened to it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that's interesting. So a few weathering techniques that I've used. Obviously, I'm using those pastels. The watercolors, let me pull those out real quick. I'll show you guys. The watercolors are, I don't know if they're technically called watercolors or not, but I'll show you guys what I'm using real quick. And it's pretty cool. So these are AK weathering pencils. And I bought the big kit. This is like $60 on Amazon. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's a whole bunch of different colors in here. And these are water activated. You could put them on dry or water activated. And then you could basically pencil them on. And if you want to, you could push it around with like a wet brush to get a better effect. It's really cool. It's basically made for models, but dude, for what we're doing and some of the small details, these are awesome. So I'm trying these out.
Watercolor pencils.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
Freaking awesome, dude. I mean, obviously they're water activated, so you want to make sure you seal them when you're done. But
do you have an example of like something you use it on?
Yeah. Sorry, this is kind of dark here. Some of these I've used it on. Let's switch this light real quick. So you can see some of the staining here. Now, most of this is actually done with the salt method. So what I do is I put on rust effects, do some gradual different colors, apply the water and then the salt, let that dry, and then paint over it, and that gives this chipping effect. But I've gone back with the pencil, and I've done some of this. It may be hard to see, but there's some rust like smearing. So I've tried the rust pencil, wet it, and then just kind of like wiped it down. And it gives that kind of rust runoff, kind of like where water's hitting old rust and kind of like washing it down a little bit. It's really cool, though. I can't wait to see what more I can do with it. But I think they're worth it. The precision you can get with a pencil and the light chipping and stuff like that is really cool. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of different colors in this pack, so that's going to open the game for me. And then obviously I'm heavy into that salt mask weathering technique that I picked up. Another one that I saw recently was Euler's Workshop was doing the toothpaste. Did you catch that? That was freaking awesome because toothpaste just wipes off.
So I actually recently just watched his dumpster weathering video, but I didn't catch the toothpaste. Was that recent?
I think that was his most recent live. He did one. He's working on a sci-fi diorama, and he used toothpaste on the elbows. And he put a little toothpaste on. Obviously that's going to be your mask, right? So he applies his effect, put your mask on, which was toothpaste, and then sprayed over that. And then he went back with a cloth and just wiped it off. It comes off pretty easy. So,
man, how does he think of this shit?
I don't know. He uses a lot of the spray, like rattle can techniques, which I think is very interesting because you can do a lot of cool things with them chemically. And he's like done them all. Like he tests a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like, dude, he is the man, in my opinion, in that aspect. But yeah, dude, it's. I want to get in a room with him one day and just pick his brain on all the things that he's doing because it's just amazing.
Jerry MacGyver of it all.
Yeah. He's very, very much like a research development type guy, and then he applies, and he does a lot of good research to get those effects. So,
if I would just say I had a technique, I like dry brushing. That's what I do layering with dry brushing. That's how I kind of painted before. Just brief back into my elevator speech. I was an art major, and I did a lot of abstract work and stuff like that. So I'd use a lot of dry brushing techniques. That's kind of what I learned on and kind of translated it into my dioramas.
All right, that's awesome. So we did talk about tools. So the most common tools in the trade really are obviously the straight edge rulers, right? Metal are the best because of the blades we're using.
Right.
Any preference on blades?
Nope, the cheapest ones. Honestly, I go to Amazon, I buy like the 120 packs, and I watched a video not years ago, but when I first got into the hobby, and I don't remember who it was, but they said when your knife starts dragging, change your blade. So that's what I do to this day. As I buy cheap blades, and when it starts dragging, I change the blade. So
yeah, I'm the same way. I go the cheapest blades. I think Jay Figs hit me up one day and asked what I bought for X-Acto knives, and I was like, Amazon, you can get like a 300 pack for like $15 or something like that, and that's what I told him to use.
I mean, honestly, dude, the foam chews those blades up so quick. What's the point?
Yeah. If you rub that foam together long enough, it'll actually burn and maybe catch fire. There's some friction.
Yeah, but the most important tool, in my opinion, the most critical tool in my arsenal is that foam cutter. Hands down. The Proxxon. Did you see Star Marvel? He said he used pumpkin spice tea to weather some concrete. Smelled great for a few weeks.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't think about that. Tea's a good dye too. Like you were saying, coffee is a good dye. I think Vasco was talking about how he weathered some paper with coffee grounds.
With coffee grounds, yeah.
Tea's a good dye.
Oilers uses tea bags like we use basil as well.
Yeah.
Like some leaves and stuff.
Yeah, so that was going to be on what kind of materials do you use that you may think may not be as common, maybe you've seen on other diorama builders?
Oh.
You talked about the tea leaves. I mean, not everybody uses those, so that's an example.
Yeah, sand. I use sand. Regular old sand, play sand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for that diorama you have, that's sand. And with Mod Podge.
Oh, and I love the texture on it, and I like that I can put figures on. It doesn't leave impressions.
So I also like that. Well, I didn't know if people really paid attention to that, but the only thing I don't like about that is it kind of I use the matte Mod Podge, but it kind of does get that glossy effect. Now I'm considering doing the whole layer of that sand to kind of take that gloss away, but you also your figures won't imprint on it if I'm making sense.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
But that gives a nice kind of gritty, you know.
Yeah, I like it. It breaks up just to be in foam or, you know, impressions or something.
Yeah, just gives it some more depth, some more texture. And like I said, that's what I'm kind of really passionate about this year is getting on, you know, Oilers level, or at least attempting to try new things. You know, that's a good topic to bring up with you. Do you ever feel like you get on, like you're set on a way you like to do things and a diorama you like to build, and do you ever get nervous kind of branching out?
All the time, dude. I was telling my wife this before, and I'm going to be very transparent here. Like this week, I've been kind of sensitive and like, what was the word I used with her? About my creativity, like just in general. For some reason, this week was very weird, and I think I know where you're coming from. But branching out into something new can be kind of scary, especially when you're doing commissions.
Yes. It's very scary, and it's like, I don't know, like I feel like my comfort zone are kind of brick buildings, you know, and I kind of want to improve my brick buildings, but a customer kind of challenged me to the Detolf Dio. It's kind of going to be a like an apocalyptic kind of scene almost. So it's a little out of my comfort zone, but he's like, hey, I love it when customers are like, hey, dude, do your thing. I've seen your work. Do whatever you want. This is kind of my idea, but you know, here's the reins, and I love it when people do that. But so yeah, I'm adding some moss and some things I usually don't fuck with, you know. But it's turning out pretty cool. Oh, dude, I found these LED pucks. Fuck.
I was down for more lights.
I just found him on you shared some of his videos. The guy who does like the phone booths and stuff. He does like phone booths, and he does like
that guy customs.
No, not that guy.
Oh yeah, you're right, not that guy. I'm sorry, I'm getting my names mixed up.
All the like little arcade stuff. It's not Prime.
Well, then there's no other guy that does arcade stuff. There's only Prime.
Dude, you shared some of his stuff. I cannot remember.
I know you're talking about. I just don't know his name. Hold on, I'll go find him real quick.
I talked to him today. I feel bad, but I was wondering what pucks he used, and I saw it in one of his videos, and they're on.
Somebody in the chat has to know who he is. Come on, chat, help us out. Be there for us. Yeah, he recently made the fortune teller booth.
Yes.
He did the phone booths. Yes. Like, I know his work, and he's doing it all with wood. These are all handmade, not 3D printed.
Yes.
And they open and close. Like, he's killing it.
Holy fuck. And that's not taken away from you, Prime, because you make the best fucking arcades in town.
That's why I said there's only one arcade maker, and what he's actually doing is he's got a shrink ray. He's shrinking down real arcades and then selling us those shrunk down arcades. Yeah, somebody know who he is? Longshore Spike?
Yep, there you go.
Longshore, okay.
Yep, there you go. Thanks, Mario. But so what I was getting at is you get a little remote like this. You know, you get an LED remote with all the colors, and you get a puck. It's a puck about that. I wish I have one downstairs, but it's about this big, and it has about 9 LED lights on it. It's waterproof. I don't know why you would need it to be waterproof other than maybe dumping resin on it. But it takes AAA batteries, and you get 3 of them for like $10. So I'll post a link on my IG because I'm adding it to this diorama. I told you I was kind of fucking with some new shit. I'm using that puck. So it's just, you know, the LED lights, I think we all kind of use the same stuff. But this is kind of something new, and I think a lot of us can benefit from it, or at least get some backlighting through our windows and stuff. And you know, I feel like guys get boners over changing colors on you know, LED lights. Like I feel like every customer's like, LED lights,
Oh, dude.
lights, you know.
Yeah, that actually looks like the same remote I have for the LED strips I have in the sci-fi diorama. So yeah, people love diorama or lights. You know, it just adds to it.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's just a little, you know, for all you guys. It's a very cheap. I wish I had the name. Sorry, but it's like a puck. If you just typed in puck LED lights, it's $10 for 3 of them, and they're awesome. I actually just gave one to my kid in the bathtub. It's submersible. You can turn it off.
Okay.
I wanted to test it out to see if it was really submersible, but yeah, underwater the whole time and lit up just fine. So.
All right. Hey, I guess someone noticed I was giving myself a little plug there for my new hat. I had some of these made up. This is the one and only. I don't like the lettering on it. I'll probably just see the logo, but I got a little fitted hat done. Just something to wear during the live.
There you go. I thought you were wearing. I'm looking on the big screen now.
No, I have my trusty hat right here. This doesn't leave far. But my wife was like, "Oh, you should wear your new hat tonight." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm already having a sensitive week. Now I'm gonna have to wear a new hat. Like I don't know."
Oh
but,
yeah, I say you usually wear Wade's.
Yeah, I mean, I wear one hat until I wear one out. Like, and that's just the way I operate. So now I'm all weird wearing a new hat.
Jealous of your tape, man. Like I think we talked about that last time. I'm like, this guy got his own tape. I was like, I really gotta step it up.
Dude, they just had a sale on it for $20. You get like 300 feet. You just give them a logo, they give you 300 feet for $20.
I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. I was like, all it's missing is a mint. Like,
I could throw in some mints.
It's like, man, like.
So we are 53 minutes into the hour. Let's go ahead and do one of the giveaways. You down? Everybody, you want to do a giveaway real quick?
Yep, knock it out.
All right, so who you want to go first? Me or you?
Pick a number between 1 through 10.
10?
Okay, mine was 7.
Okay, so what does that mean?
I don't know. Go first.
Okay, so all right, I'll go ahead and go first. So guys, this is typical. And then tonight, what I'm putting up as tribute for tonight is the movie Venom Venom figure. This was what, September Hasbro release. Anyway, it's got a couple heads, brand new in the box. I don't know if these are hard to find, but I picked up 2. This is my extra, and it is going to go to whoever can answer this question correctly the first. So, Prime picked the number. He said 9 and 1. You lose. So, all right, we're going to flash a question up on the screen. Like I said, whoever the first person to answer this question correctly will win that figure, and I will ship it to you at no charge. Up front, have to apologize to last week's winner because I haven't shipped it out yet. Emily, I will have it out to you this Monday. I apologize. It's been a busy week. So, and as a reminder, she won Firefly last week. So, guys, trying to give away the hot toys if I can. Not hot toys, but the hot toys. So here we go. Enough talking. Hopefully everybody's ready to go. They're ready to type this out because these questions are Ninja Turtle related. And I mentioned that at the beginning, so hopefully you've done your research and you're ready for these questions. So my question for you today, if I can click on it, comes from the movie Ninja Turtles. And I hope you guys can see this. So the question is, the turtle saves and later befriends a pizza delivery boy who stumbles upon a burglary. That word's tripping me up again, dude. And is attacked by the burglars. What is the pizza boy's name? So whoever can answer that correctly the first time will win this fancy Hasbro figure.
I got Star Marvel first.
Oh, I'm not seeing the chat anymore.
Yeah, we got Star Marvel followed by Mario.
All right, dude. Well, sorry, Mario, but congratulations, Star Marvel. You are the winner of this. Oops, party foul. this Venom figure, dude. I will send this to you. I have your address actually on my table, so unless you want to go to another one, I already know where to send it to. Wink, wink. So I'll get that over to you as well. Those stickers that I owe you. So congratulations, dude. I'm glad I can go to you. I really appreciate you. You were always here on the lives ever since Instagram. So thank you very much, Star Marvel.
You want to run them back to back?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, run them back to back.
All right, that was the answer. So, all right. So if you guys are ready, reset yourselves for another question, and we'll give away. You want to hold up that figure?
Yep, here we go.
Boom, guys. Star Wars, what is it? A Scout.
Scout Trooper, sealed, new in box. It's the GameStop edition, the gaming greats.
Yeah, this is a limited edition, guys. This thing's selling for $1.3 million on eBay right now.
$1 million, and it can be yours. And I'm doing the same thing, free shipping. Boom. Just give me your address.
We must have said something inappropriate because we lost like 5 people during the giveaway. So here we go, guys. Here's the question. Again, another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle question. And here we go. So if you guys are ready, we're putting it up on the screen now. You can read it. It's your giveaway.
In the original comics, what were the colors of the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bandanas?
For those that don't know, the bandanas are what goes over their eyes.
Prime.
Dang. He was ready.
Prime. You were on it. Congrats.
Dude, I love it when these guys that I know win. They don't know the questions, guys. Like, we made these up minutes before even going live. So there's no way people know. So congratulations, Prime. That's awesome.
Hey, Naomi. I don't know Naomi, and she won the Firefly last week.
Emily?
Or, sorry, yeah, Emily. Yeah, this is all random, guys. All random.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome. So Prime and Star Marvel. DJ is going to send Prime out. So Prime, if you can get him the shipping information, where you want that to go. Star, unless you want something different. My 2 guesses. First was Pam. Second was Red. All right, guys. Congratulations, Prime. Congratulations, Star Marvel.
Hey, real quick, Mike, just to put a plug in. I'm doing another giveaway tomorrow. It's absolutely free. All you got to do is be following me and comment on my posts that I put up. I do it every month, so I got some good figures on there. There's a Scout Trooper. Just real quick, this guy. If you guys like the Scout Troopers, or
yeah, those are dope.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, another chance just to win a free figure. But I'm glad. Mike, you do this too. It's just giving back to the community and the thanks and the support. We all get. So.
Yeah, right. Paying it forward. And I was going to say, this is your platform tonight, dude. You can plug away all you want. This is all about you.
But yeah, so what is this?
Cool.
Yeah. Toys.
Yeah, dude.
Toys.
Go ahead.
Let's get into the toys. My pizza is going to be ready soon.
Gotcha. Hey, so all right. Recent pickup. What'd you pick up this week?
Bro. I've been waiting on this.
I'm gonna zoom in on you.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I don't know how to do this properly. Hold on one second. Boom. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, wow, dude. That's awesome. Hot Toys?
Hot Toys, Empire Strikes Back, Vader. This is a giveaway. Not really. Just kidding.
Wait, I heard a giveaway.
Awesome figure. And I also got Luke.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Bro, hold on. Come on. It's sex appeal. Okay? Sex appeal. So, I was telling Mike earlier, guys, that I kind of gave up on Mezco. I'm not going to bash them. I still like Mezco, but I think they're getting a little redundant. with their product. So I kind of jumped ship to Hot Toys. I still have some Mezcos. Still enjoy a lot of their figures, but nothing gets my dick hard now like a Hot Toys does. So I love them.
To talk about what you said a little bit, though, I mean, we're not going to bash Mezco, but one of the things I think we should bring up is like the price of what Mezco's getting into and what they are compared to Hot Toys now, because you can get into a Hot Toys for about $200, and some of these exclusive Mezcos, I don't care about the number of accessories, in a 1/12 scale, which is half the size of the figure, is roughly the same price. And Hot Toys is the prestige here.
Exactly, and you really gotta understand what kind of collector you are. Do you want to fuck around with them? Do you want to play with them, or do you want to look at them? I like better quality, bigger, because I like to look at them. I got a drawer full of stormtroopers that are open that I just like to play with, in my dioramas. But as far as my collection, I love the Hot Toy stuff, and I don't know if you guys can see, the Black series. It's affordable. The figures, I mean, they're not awesome, but it's fun to collect. Me and my wife and my kid, we like to go toy hunting, and I'd rather drop $20 than $200. And another thing about Mezco, dude, is you got to be so fragile with them. Like, I was so paranoid to even touch my figures because you might snap the buck. And if I'm paying $150 for a figure, why am I worrying about the buck snapping? Like, come on.
Yeah. So from a 1/12 scale, I don't think that's what the comparison is. I think what we're talking about here is bang for buck, right? What we're getting for what we're paying, where you can get a more prestigious, at least, for most people believe Hot Toys or Sideshow is more prestigious. And, the qualities and details a little better for almost the same price as a 1/12 scale figure that is basically, got some of the same issues, right? You can't pose for too long in a lot of the soft goods. Like, you're worried about breaking them. The accessories are cool, but like I have many Mezcos that I don't leave out and pose in certain positions for too long, right? So that the playability is not there for that price point. But again, I'm not knocking Mezco. I'm still buying them. I have tons of pre-orders. I'm just saying, like, they're Hot Toys prices almost on some of these. So,
and guys,
especially secondary market.
You gotta understand, because I'm seeing some of the comments. We're getting into choppy waters. I was a Mezco fanboy. Okay, I would disregard all their stupid shit. Let's talk about even buying a figure from their site. How much of a pain in the ass it is. Like, it's just their older figures. To me personally, I love their older figures, but their newer stuff, they're doing a lot of kit bashing. They're doing a lot of repaints, and they're charging the same price. That's not cool with me. And if you're a Mezco fanboy, you're gonna scream at the top, of your lungs on the high roof that you don't give a shit. It's awesome. It's personal preference, and if you want to drop $300 on the same figure you did 3 weeks ago, hey man, that's your money. But I do, however, I love their Doc Knock. I got Doc Knock right there. He's probably when I purged my entire collection, and I had probably 70 Mezcos. I absolutely love that Doc Knock. I don't know what about it I love so much, but it just has this uniqueness to it that I just can't part with. So
yeah, it's a dope figure, and I missed out on it, and I'm not paying the secondary price. Like, for the first couple of Gomez I bought, I did, right? And now I'm looking back, I was like, was it worth it? I don't know. For me, like, I don't even touch them too often anymore unless I'm doing a kit bash. But I could do the same thing with the Legend and some soft goods for probably the same price. Again, I'm not bashing, guys. I'm just stating the facts, right? I still love Mezco. I think what they're doing is really awesome. But some of, like, the buying process has made it not fun, I mean, so I don't want to sit there for an hour trying to buy one figure and then get my hopes up and never get it.
Dude, I had the FOMO bad. It was like crack. I'm like itching. I'm like, oh my God, it's the drop. I'm checking my phone all the time because I didn't want to miss shit, And sometimes I still get that because I have a group of guys I talk to, like I call my Mez bros. They're like, oh, dude, we have a special, like, notification on our phones. Like if some guy notices it, we all get the message. It's crazy, bro. Like just that whole culture. Yeah. Prime, you should have brought that armor brat. I told you the Jameson's kicking in, but the armored bat was an awesome figure by them. Tits. G.I. Joe, I like G.I. Joes, but you know, I was kind of talking to Mike about this earlier. I'm not paying $140 for a fucking $20 figure.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Not doing it.
Not doing it. Man, but toys, we are in the glory age. I just want to give a shout out to you guys real quick to Jason Michael, man. All this artwork behind me. All these pictures are all Jason Michael's. Love his work. Mezco. I got Mezco on my wall. The Turtles, Popeye. Do you know him, Mike? Jason Michael?
I actually got to know him from your live the other day, so I appreciate those.
Yeah, dude. He, man, such a talented and Optimus Prime. One thing I love about our community is you know, I was talking about with Chris. His handle's Optimus Prime. You guys should check him out. But just the different facets of our community, you know, under this umbrella of art, you know, the diorama makers, the head sculptors, the, you know, whatever, the toy photographers. It's so cool. Kind of like how you like collecting other diorama artists, dioramas. I just love collecting art, like artwork from everybody, you know, just because I appreciate it. It's cool. And I love his fucking work. He tells stories with pictures.
I like his work and I like his Instagram stories.
And he's so humble, man. Like,
yeah.
He's so humble. And I'm not saying like everyone who I've ever met in our community has been nothing but OG and humble. I've never met a bad egg from anyone. But yeah, Jason is super humble. I love his work and props to you, Jason, if you are watching. But if you guys got photos, man, check him out.
He's the man.
You're a man's man. You're a man's man.
I like that thing, man.
Yeah, I try to use these little sound bits. Yeah, he's awesome. You know, I got ever since you're live, now I see his name everywhere. Obviously, he's doing a damn good job. I was going to say something. You did inspire me. I guess I was enabled by what you were doing. So a couple of the folks that I've sold dioramas to do pictures quite often and tag me. And I realized, like, in my shop, like, I have some cool pictures. Like, I have Venom on the wall and some other things, but I don't have any of the dioramas. So I've started reaching out to those toy photographers who are using my dioramas to have their pictures so I could print them out and then put them on my wall in the shop as kind of like inspiration or, you know, just something for myself to geek out over if I can talk.
Yeah.
So thanks for that.
Toy Picks has a couple I saw. He had a couple nice pics of your street corner. Toy Pick.
Oh, dude, that's the first person I reached out to. I've gotten 4 from him. He sent me the originals so that I could actually print them out versus, you know, picking them off Instagram. So those I've got printed. I need to get on the wall, and there's a few others that I want to get out there. But I thought it was a cool idea. You were the inspiration, so you enabled me to do that.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you are. I'm actually doing the same thing. Funny enough, with Jason, I was like, dude, hey, what kind of diorama do you want, man? Because I want you to shoot on my diorama. All I want is a 1v1. I want the only picture on my diorama, and like, please do this for me. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, what do you want to make? So I'm gonna make him a turtle diorama, and he's going to take some shots for me. So I'm super excited about that. And if you don't know who, sorry, I'm kind of segueing over into Jack from JC Customs. He does some phenomenal work too, dude, from London. You were in that live chat for a little bit.
That was this past Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cool guy. Yeah. Like dude. I said, dude, your lives, like, I've been meeting a lot of new people. So those are definitely, you know, going well.
And I'm super glad you're doing the diorama. Are you gonna fast it out into other lanes, or are you going to stick to this?
I want to start out with artists, but I was hoping if this, because I have a small YouTube channel, I only moved over here to be able to give a little bit more substance to YouTube. But, you know, a lot of people are confused by it, right? Because I was on Instagram for so long. But I had hoped maybe to get some influencers on later in the year. But it all depends on how this goes. I like the artist avenue, though, and may probably stick with this. So I probably, if there's influencers, there are some sort of artists, too. So
I really like what you're doing. You know, and I kind of on IG, that's what I kind of started doing in the big umbrella, just because, well, one, it's just cool to talk shop with all you guys, have some beers, and it's like, you know, we're at a bar just talking about our girly fucking hobbies. Our dollhouses is not
our dollhouses, these
But,
are man houses.
you know, that's kind of half the reason why I did it. And, you know, talking from, you know, dudes up from Canada to east and west of the States, you know, Jack is in London. It's just so cool that we're all connected in this niche. Hey, man, that guy Custom, shout out to you, my man. Love your work. You're an inspiration to me. I even told you your buildings inspired me. Definitely glad to have you in the hobby. And your kid's room is looking great. I've been paying attention to the updates.
Yeah.
That sounded kind of weird, but
We'll clap him out.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by.
Sounded kind of weird, but he's doing updates of his kid's bedroom on it.
Yeah, I did see some of that. That's cool. I mean, it's an art in a different form. I remember going through that phase with our two kids, and it's actually fun. So
I can't wait till my kid, man. I cannot wait. He's probably gonna hate it all, but I cannot wait till he geeks out with me. I got him on Wolverine right now, so that was kind of my fetish when I was a little kid was Wolverine. So I got him like a Legends Wolverine.
That's cool. Yeah, I was telling somebody this the other day. Mine's been into which is weird, but like the older 80s Turtles, which is cool.
Yes.
And then Land Before Time. I know this is sounding weird, but I love that he's into dinosaurs. I don't care what it is. If he's into dinosaurs, that's awesome. And then he'll watch old school Rescue Rangers. What was it? Old school Mickey. He prefers old school Mickey versus new school, which is cool with me. But yeah, I'm digging the stuff he's into.
Yeah, my wife, my she must be watching still. She just texted me. She said, "Don't lie, he loves Moana." Yes, he does.
Dude, I sing some of those songs. You have to sing with your kids. I want to be involved with my kids. I do. I probably act more like a kid than they do sometimes.
Me and my wife could reenact the entire movie script for you right now. We could do the whole one. That and Coco. The kid loves Moana and Coco. So.
Yeah, I mean, the kids. I'll go back to my origin story, right? Oh, the peg warmers.
Yeah.
My origin story, really, my artistic anything was dormant since high school, and it wasn't until my son was born, 15 years later, whatever the number was. I was 33, that I was sitting at home for 30 days, and I needed something to do, and they were my inspiration. Just seeing going through how innocent they are and how they think re-inspired me to get myself out there. I did come up under an alias name. I didn't come out as, Mike Frazier, but yeah, big inspiration to my kids. And I hope one day they go back and watch this and they're appreciative of, the fact that they were, my prime motivation to get back into the art game.
Man, a child's mind is a beautiful thing. Innocence, they're just, it gets me emotional almost, they're just so pure and yeah, it's awesome that was your motivation, because, I really hope that he can we can share this together as well. And, kind of like what Pixel Dan does too with his kid. It's just cool to be able to make it a family affair. And
oh, definitely. I bring them out in the shop. I point at the printers. I was going to make a comment about pure. They are pure in every emotion they're experiencing at that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments about kids, and I know Sonny's definitely involved in his family, and that a lot of that's inspirational too. Sonny, having your son on, having your mom on, that's awesome. To be a part of that.
And and it's cool to see that other people value, the same values that we have. That it's just cool to see that people, appreciate and enjoy their families and the hobby as much as I and you do. That's interesting too. I didn't know that you kind of took a long break from your art and then to where your child was born.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, dude. After like high school, like I don't know. I moved and I got heavily involved. Like I was in food and bev, and I dropped out of college. And like, dude, I was just like spending late nights. I didn't do anything but like be very what's the word? Selfish with my time. Not even selfish for my own time. Like just I don't know what I was doing, dude. Then I woke up. I got my life together, and then started met a great girl. And anyway, long story, but.
Yeah, I was the same way. I was heavily into art in high school. That was kind of all I took, and I was passionate about it. And then my job definitely those two don't mix well. And then just recently for me too, it's been 11 years since I ever touched a brush, and I'm so glad that I'm back into it. It's definitely a facet of my life that I'm glad I kind of got in tune with again. So,
yeah, so real quick, just a plug from Dusk Until Dawn. So we teamed up together. You probably saw it last week, doing the slaps together. So I was doing the HSS sticker swap, HSC sticker swap, and he brought in, and we're going to team up and do what he's been doing as a contest running monthly. Is this okay to be a poser hashtag? Taking that toy photographer winner and making that into a sticker. So tomorrow at 1 p.m., we'll get together and we'll talk more about that. He actually sent me a pack of he told me it was only like 80, but I swear there's like 300 stickers in there. I went through it with some coworkers and was blown away by what he sent me. So we're going to get on at 1 on Instagram and talk about that tomorrow. He was just asking. So yes, we're still on for that if you're cool with that. Yeah, dude. So it's great that family's involved. Like you said, you're getting your wife involved in diorama making. Like I have my sister involved. It's definitely very family oriented, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah, and also, man, I don't know about you, but I get sick of fucking blackwashing all the time. It's nice to take a little break every now and then. So much love to the.
I can be your hero, baby.
I know.
That's 2 IPAs, by the way.
Let's give a 5-minute, Mike. 5-minute. Me and the wife have to Netflix and chill.
Hey, yeah, we can do that. So what I'll do is I do want to do a few plugs for some folks. So DJ, I can do that if you want to. We'll wrap it up with you. I'll call.
Plug it up.
I'll finish it up with some of those plugs because I got some dioramas I want to plug for some people.
Yeah, man.
Talk about those, but we can close out with you, so you can go Netflix and chill.
Dude,
and
come on, man.
Huh?
I said the kid's sleeping. You know that life. You only get.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up for DJ. You guys put out any questions you got, man. Yeah. This is your time to really get to know them, ask questions, ask anything you've seen. Obviously, you're probably open for DMs, but tell them a little about yourself, where they can find you, how to contact you, if they're interested in a diorama, how to purchase a diorama from you.
Well, shit, man. All these guys in here already follow me, so thank you. Literally everybody in here. Prime, Sunny.
Well, hopefully we get some people later on that view it on YouTube.
But still, man, these are our boys. Like these are our day ones. So
these are people I get free stuff to.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Supporting. I can't believe people will sit here and listen to us talk about bullshit for an hour and a half. So, I'm always I always try to be aware of, you know, the fan base. I don't want to say the fan base. That sounds so stupid, but the supporters, people who watch my channel, the people who, you know, comment on my pictures. I always try. I hope that you guys know I appreciate you. I try to do the free giveaways, and that's just trying to give back to the community and the people who support me. I love all of your work. You guys are all doing a fantastic job. You don't need me to tell you that. But I'm super, super glad. You know, I've met so many of you, and I can call my friends. So yeah, man. I don't really want to plug myself because a lot of these guys already know me. But if you don't, hit me up on Instagram. Even if you just want to chit chat or you know, go on live, I'm always open to learning new things, regardless if it's dioramas or not. I'm just kind of an art buff in general, you know. And thanks to you, Mike, for setting this up. This is super cool, and it's definitely a. I hope you continue it into next year, and hopefully it turns into, you know, the bigger umbrella of artwork in general, because, you know, I'm always interested learning other people's hobbies within our community. You know what I'm saying? Other than dioramas.
So now you have a stalker. Jay Figs is going to hit you up to talk about random shit. But real talk, Jay Figs is a very cool guy. If he hits you up, listen to what he's saying, dude. He's got some awesome posing. I hope he gets into more toy photography. He does some, but I would like to see some stuff in dioramas. I do, and I've committed to sending him a diorama. Jay, it's coming, so it'll be out soon.
Jay Figs, I follow you. I think you already follow me, Dave. If not, thanks for the follow. Trying to hit that 2K. But yeah, man. So yeah, just to you know, enclose it. Thanks to everyone. You know, appreciate the support, and you know, I hope this support team we have continues with the diorama talk, because it's super cool, and you know, I hope we get to do this again, maybe like an end year thing, catch up. And I know you're pretty busy.
No, we can go ahead and plan for that. Get that on the books. I'm a huge fan. If you saw, I like planned out for like 3 months worth of people, and I'm all about scheduling in advance because I like to know what's going on. So we can definitely do that. We can plan for a meetup again soon.
Bullshit, man. Like, I just like, hey, what's going on? Whatever, you know, just whatever. It doesn't even have.
Oh yeah, you can Zoom me anytime you want.
Yeah. I don't want to make Vincent jealous. Jesus. A good dude.
To quote Yoda.
But yeah, man, that's my, I love everyone. I respect everyone. Everyone's pages are awesome. I don't see any questions. Good work. Yeah, Mario, I love you.
A lot of these guys are Tuesday crew guys, and they just like to talk amongst themselves, and then we're just like the background to the conversation. Yeah. So you have to remind them, if you got questions for DJ, he's going to be leaving soon. Ask those questions now, guys.
You got 1 minute because you're interfering with my Netflix and chill time.
All right, there's no more time, guys. Questions are over. We're sending them out. So what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to hang out until 11, but what we're going to do to send DJ out is we are going to clap him out. Thank you very much for coming on tonight, DJ. I know time is precious.
Thank you, Mike.
Time is precious. So appreciate you coming on, and I definitely want to do this again. And to wrap this segment up, we're going to have a feature real quick that is brought to you by Foam Formers over on Instagram. We have, DJ and I have picked out some of the posts from Foam Formers and had those up on a reel real quick. And please appreciate these artists and give them a shout out, dude. If you see something you like, or send them a note. Let them know how well they're doing. So we're gonna run through a clip, DJ. Appreciate you coming on and taking the time to talk to us. We'll do this again. And guys, thank you. I'm gonna run this segment, and then I'll come back, and I want to show off a few physical things I've gotten from some folks from Instagram. So here we go. So yeah, amazing post this week, guys. I'm gonna try to do that every week. So we'll put it up every week for those that post for this week from Foam Formers. Thank you again, Foam Formers, to allow us to do that. That was brought to you by Foam Formers. So if you're not following Foam Formers, go follow Foam Formers on Instagram.
And tag, and make sure you hashtag them in your pictures.
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to get featured on there, tag them. We'll show it in here. So appreciate you guys watching.
Dude, sexy.
Oh, dude, yeah. Do you want to talk about a few of them real quick? Because there were some interesting ones. I haven't seen very many specific plunderlings, but Sage, dude, that plunderling, the stump one, like that was awesome. I was like, damn, why didn't I think of that?
I mean, they're all awesome. Even that, I saw that little Keaton, the Keaton Batman one. I don't know what the fuck.
That's Star Marvel.
Is it? Hey,
Yeah.
There you go, man. I love that thing. I didn't know that was yours. What do you call those damn figures? I know they're Mezcos.
I think are they Mezcos or are they the egghead or egg something?
Oh, that was a Mezco. But anyway, Star, dude, I really like that, and I liked I don't know if you noticed, he did like an under. I've never seen it before, but like if this was your diorama, he kind of had the cave coming under it too, which was kind of seen that. Good idea. But the fire department, man, I saw that about a week ago. They had the picture. I don't know whose it was, but they had the picture of the actual fire department and then his diorama, identical.
You know, it's one thing to make up a diorama, but it's one thing to actually make it a replica of something else, right? And that's a whole challenge in itself. And that particular one killed it. Like it's identical almost. So great work.
Killed it. I mean, they were all great work. Sage, he does great work, great painting. He has some really cool painting techniques. But yeah, man. Real quick, Prime, hit me up on IG, dude, for your address. But again, Mike, thanks for having me on. Cheers to you, my friend. Boom. And I know what Spider-Man cup, and it's not water.
All right, dude. Well, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you, man.
All right, later.
Later.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. I want to share a few things that I've gotten in the mail here recently. One that I've had for a little while, and I've neglected to share. And yo, toying around. What's up, dude? We just clapped. We'll do a round of applause here for DJ Dioramas. and then we'll do a gun salute. Wait for it. So we'll send him out. Thank you. And let's talk about some stuff that I got this week. So this week I got a few diorama pieces. Diorama project. Are you still in the house? Press 1.
Good morning. Morning. Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
You still here? Diorama project.
I like your style. I find it very erotic.
So we'll start out with Diorama project. I don't know if he's still here or not, but so I want to say a month ago, 2 months ago, he reached out to me, and I guess this was in a conversation about, like, I'm a 90s child, obviously, and became a teenager in the 90s, and some of my music that I was into, and he asked me, who was one of my favorite bands, and some of the first music I was truly exposed to, and that adolescence age was Rob Zombie, who I may favor at this point in time, and Korn, the band, who was maybe considered grunge at that point, but now is not maybe considered grunge since they've done stuff with Skrillex and a whole bunch of things. So anyway, he reached out to me. I let him know that Korn was one of my favorite, especially first bands. It was one of my first concerts I'd been to. And so the other day, I got a huge package in my P.O. box. I go there once a week to find the sticker swap stuff, and there was this huge package. And there was something very fun inside. And I'm going to show this to you guys real quick. Boom. There was this diorama. A Korn-inspired diorama from the Diorama project. This was very unexpected and very, very cool. I threw this Punk Spider-Man in there just to show it off, but very Korn themed. I was a huge Korn fan, still am, but he has got a fully magnetized diorama here. There's a lot of detail here. There's a lot of dry brushing. There's some vegetation. There's some leaves. There's some brickwork and some weathering on the brickwork. There's 2 walls here that are magnetic. He's got these little Korn posters everywhere, and you can see behind Spidey here. I'm going to remove Spidey. This is freaking awesome. Out of pipes, copper pipes, he spelled out Korn, and with the grade in the middle as the O. Dude, this is freaking the best thing I've ever received as far as art, and this is going to go in my DTOF as a permanent display, probably with this Spider-Man. So I can't thank you more than enough. Diorama project is freaking awesome, dude. Was unexpected. I know you reached out, but I did not know that's what you were going to do. So I really appreciate it, dude. The level of detail here. He's got the newspapers, the cans. Like, this guy is an awesome diorama maker, and he's very generous. So I appreciate you sending this out my way. I appreciate the customization for me. Like I said, Korn was one of my favorite, and still today is one of my favorite all-time bands. So not only did he have the diorama, he's got props in here. You can see the Marshall amplifier there. There's a pack of cigarettes sitting on top, you guys. I don't know how well that comes through. A little pack of Marlboros. It's crazy detail. It came with trash bags, and it came with a few other things. And I'll show you here pretty close. Let me just do the old switcheroo real quick. Boom. And came with a few other props too. So it's got this cool fire hydrant. I don't know if you 3D printed this or where you got it, but it feels very sturdy. There's no print lines. The paint quality is good. And then he's tagged it with some Korn paraphernalia. So that's super awesome. That's dope. Trash can with some trash bags. So very cool. If you guys are into dioramas, please go check out his work. He's the Diorama Project over on Instagram. I will make sure that this video is updated with his Instagram handle. But I can't thank you enough for this set. This is freaking amazing. Like I said, unexpected. It's a complete treat to have. So thank you very much, sir. All right. So next up, and I've had this for some time now, and he will be a future guest. I think it's later in March. But this is a pack that he sold. It's a diorama accessory pack. And you guys all know him as the Crate King. And sorry, guys, 1 second. You know him as the Crate King. None other than MarvelousNick over on Instagram. He gave me the crate pack. It come with a whole bunch of accessories, and I just want to walk through those real quick. So, again, MarvelousNick over on Instagram. Some great props for your dioramas, and he is known as the Crate King. Yeah, I love these crates because they are a much larger crate. These crates, you could imagine, can have something very large or very cool in them. And I appreciate the amount of work that goes into these, the amount of detail. I'm not going to sit here and review it, but I do marvel at the artistic value in what he's making here. So the wood texture, the colors, the weathering, these things are freaking awesome, guys. So if you want great crates, make sure you go check out MarvelousNick. So his prop pack includes the crate, which he's definitely known for, the spare tire, which is cool, the trash cans that he's nicely weathered, which is really cool, the barrels, and he's weathered and put some bio stickers on here. Very sweet. Great props. Look at this, a pallet. Even got the little nail holes in there. I mean, he's hit every detail on these things. So awesome. And doesn't end there, right? He's got a wooden beam. Same wood technique that he used on the crates. And then he's got a steel beam here, which is really cool. It's very rusted, weathered out. Really cool for some pictures, some prop pictures. So that's from MarvelousNick, dude. And these, like I said, this is a crazy pack. Wasn't expecting all this stuff. There is actually one more piece that I forgot about. Let me grab it. You think that's amazing enough, and then I say, oh, wait, there's one more thing. I'm no Steve Jobs, but that's kind of the mantra for Steve Jobs. It came with a chain link fence. So talk about the over-the-top kind of pack, right? It has everything included as kind of like a start pack for, your diorama accessories. So make sure you go check out MarvelousNick over on Instagram. Great pack. Super excited to have that. Dude, I apologize if you watched this for how long it took me to show some love on that. But definitely love it. Great pack. And I'll be using it once I can get back taking some pictures. It's been a while. So that was my pickup for this week. It wasn't really much. It's kind of a lot of stuff coming out, but haven't had the opportunity to pick it up. So, does he sell the pack? He did. I don't know if he's still selling them. So you have to check it out. But that did come from him. So a lot of love to MarvelousNick. A lot of love going out to the Diorama project. Thank you very much. Very awesome of you guys, especially the Diorama project. He sent that to me kind of, secretly. I had no idea what was in it. I knew he was asking, did you get my package yet? And I thought he was sending something in for the sticker pack. And when I opened it up, dude, I was just amazed, blown away. Again, if you guys want to see that real quick, a nice corn-inspired, brick-themed diorama with all the props and accessories. Super dope. I really appreciate it. A lot of love out to you, dude. So, yeah. So what's going on, chat? I want to get to talk to you guys a little bit. Oh, hey, Toying Around. Thank you for putting that out there. Kind of a jerk. I didn't have that already in the comments, but I will later on. So thank you for tagging him. Diorama project. I'll make sure I tag you in those as well. I'm gonna go back and try to hit up some comments, guys. Get a little more into the chats with you guys. See what's going on. Did it come with the Spidey? No, that actual Spider-Man I got from the Figure Report. So thank you, Figure Report. Final Boss, what's up, dude? If you guys don't know Final Boss, he will pocket dial you 10 times a day. Just kidding, Final Boss. Cool guy. Who else we got in here? Already spoke out of toying around. Thanks, dude, for showing up. 796 Studios. What's up? Hey, I'm on the wrong side here. I got my shirt on, dude. Love them pipes, dude. Yeah, the pipes spelling out corn. Like as soon as I saw that, I was immediately in love. So shout out, boom, the great pipe work. Freak on a Leash, dude. My first Korn concert was the Issues album, and it was a very, what was the name of that tour? But it was when Mudvayne wasn't even big, and they opened up Mudvayne? Stained, and they opened up, and there was a whole bunch of crazy art on the big screen. Like I was like 13 or something. My dad didn't know what he was getting into. He took me to this thing. Like every time people would breathe in and out, you would see smoke rise. There was things happening in the mosh pit on the big screen that I'd never seen before in my life, and it's probably R-rated. It was the best thing that's ever happened to me, and heavily inspired a lot of the ways I think, because there was a lot of cool artistic stuff that was built into a lot of the maybe it was a Sick and Twisted tour. That's probably what it was called. I still have the shirt, but it was very eye-opening for a 13-year-old. I was in 9th grade or something. Had to make my daughter milk. Sorry, I missed some. Oh, no worries. We can catch you up. Buns of Steel. Yeah, dude. He has trained his ass how to call the Tuesday crew. Hey, thank you, sir. You're really the awesome one, so I appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Marco. Well, cool, guys. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I think we had, almost like 26 people, which is, again, another record. I hope we can keep doing that, especially for these artists, right? Really want to get the word out for these creators, the diorama makers, the artists in the community. That's what this is all about, right? So please continue to tell more people about this. There's going to be a lot more features, right? I'm wanting to feature, artists every week. There's going to be the plug for foam formers from all the features they've had for the week. The whole theme about this and the whole platform is artist inspired, right? Getting the art known, just pouring it out all across the streets of what everybody's doing. Please don't take the fact that I use that word negatively. But that is the idea, right? Spreading the love for all these creators in the community. So take your time, please. If you saw something you liked tonight, go out and let them know, man. It's really appreciated. They'll love it, and they'll know that, the biggest thing for an artist a lot of times isn't to share with themselves. It's to share with the world. And some people, me especially, may be kind of shy to do so. So let them know. Okay. This is just getting better. Cool. I hope it continues to get better. Trying. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but I am personally investing more into the stream around some of the technology to do with the stream to be able to deliver better content. So I hope you guys appreciate that, and trying to feature more things. So hopefully we'll keep ramping it up each week. You guys continue to let me know how it's going, good or bad. I will try to pivot and make it better for you. It is all about the audience, right? The audience is what's going to deliver, the artist, I guess I don't want to say like reputation, but you guys will be the ones that, really acknowledge these artists that we're sharing here. So want to make sure that, that communication channel to you guys is the best it can be. So feedback is appreciated. Am I watching WandaVision? Yes, I definitely am. I've not caught up on the episode from yesterday, so no spoiler alerts, but I did see last week's, was it episode 4? And I like WandaVision. I've liked it since the start. I really liked the vibe. I know a lot of people did not like the first couple episodes. I really enjoyed it. I kind of wish they would have dragged that kind of feel along a little longer, but I'm not upset that they've gone the way they've gone so far. Of course, I've not seen this week's episode, but I heard it is good. So I'm interested. I think they're doing a great job with it. So. Oh, really? So I need to close this out. I'm going to do 2 hours, guys. 2 hours at 11, we're going to end this. So at 11, I'm going to shut all this down. I'm going to go immediately and watch WandaVision for this week. Yes, please, no spoilers. And if you spoil it, I'm going to tell everybody that Jay spoils everything for everybody. So, real quick, next week, this time is for real. Next week's guest is probably well known already. A jack of all trades, right? I remember pinging him a few months ago, and I was like, "What is it that you cannot do?" And he said, "Dance." But this guy can do just about everything great. He's got a great posing sessions. He's a great poser. He's all the time coming up with great new, like out of the box kind of concepts for posing. He's into dioramas. Does a great job with dioramas. He's into 3D printing. He's into just about everything and does everything great. The videography, I think you heard DJ talking about earlier, is phenomenal. Really enjoy his stories. It's none other than 796 Studios, Mario. And last week, he's getting 2 plugs because last week I messed up and thought he was on this week. So that's my bad. But Mario will be on next week. So next week, we'll have Mario on with 796 Studios. If you guys aren't following Mario, you're doing something wrong with your life. I said that last week. Make sure you're following 796 Studios over on Instagram. He is a great poser, takes great photography. He's an amazing diorama builder. I hope you guys are seeing what I have on the screen. And not only that, is he builds probably the best flight stands on the market that I've heard everybody in the ACBA crew talk about, right? So Mario will be on next week to talk about all this great stuff. For me, he is one of the guys I've been looking forward to the most. Nothing against anybody else, but I have a lot of respect for Mario just from all the things that he does. A lot of respect, and I can't wait to talk to you next week. So looking forward to that. So I'm looking at the schedule. I did the schedule right. It is Mario next week. So. And then after that, I'm going to remove myself. We have Mario. We have Prime to the First coming on, and then we have AnythingPosable. So Prime to the First is obviously in the chat, so you guys should be very familiar with him. And then AnythingPosable, you guys, another great diorama maker. He's also a great poser and photographer. We've got a great lineup. So you guys make sure that if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe, hit that notification bell. I hate asking for these things. I'm begging, but you guys are going to miss out on some great artists that we're going to be talking to. So please do those things for me. And that'll make sure that you don't miss those. So that guy, yo, great show. This is my first time on the YouTube live. Hands down, great job. Thanks, dude. I'm really just, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just talking. It's very awkward because I'm staring at a lens, but trying to look over at the chat. So if it comes off great, I really appreciate it. I'm very much an awkward guy. So the fact that I can do this somewhat is interesting to me. So toying around. Yes, AnythingPosable is freaking awesome. Jay, you put yourself out there, dude. That's why you. Anyway, guys, we're wrapping it down. We got 10 minutes left. Oh, this is awesome. I just got a pocket dial. I think it was Final Boss. Nope, Jay Figs. You working them buns of steel, Jay? Just had to get it in on the. I probably get like 5 missed calls from that group. It's amazing. So guys, we'll wrap it up. We'll talk about questions. Anything you guys want to talk about, hit me right now. Hit me with them. We'll do like a lightning round of questions, I'll try to answer them if I can. If it gets too personal, I'll tell you it's too personal. But we'll close it out over the next 9 minutes and let you guys get back to whatever it is you're doing on Saturday night, and kindly taking your time out of your night to spend it with me. It's all about you, girl, on your 16th. What? Dude, I did not order the Mafex Superman. I thought I did, and I looked back and on BBTS. I got confused. I don't know what I did, but I didn't order it, and I'm kicking my ass because that is a great looking Superman. And we don't have many Superman, right? We have the Infected Superman, which is pretty good, from McFarlane. I do have the 2-pack NECA Superman where he's fighting one of the aliens, but I've never opened it. You know, the Mezco one is supposed to be shipping soon. I got 2 of those. But, dude, that Mafex looks amazing, but I don't know if I'll ever get it because it's out of my price range now. This is 40? You getting the Mafex Superman, this is 40? I don't know, 40 what? Sorry, not understanding the question. What you talking down, talk while children under 4 to sleep is my wife snoring. So the hairspray trick, basically hairspray is water soluble. So you can spray hairspray and remove it with water. Kind of like some of the chipping media that you would use for like modeling kits. So you could do a base, whatever you want to show through, do the hairspray trick in the area you want it, and then you could apply the paint, and then with water and like a scrub brush, you can remove some of that. Hey, Vasco Toys in the house, dude. You're never late. You're always welcome. I thank you. I think I'm only going to be on for 7 more minutes, closing up at 11, but definitely appreciate you coming through. It was a great live. DJ Dioramas is a freaking amazing artist, and we chopped it up for a good bit. I actually had 2 giveaways tonight, so that's cool. Double feature. So anyway, just closing out with some stickers. Closing it out with some questions. If you guys got anything specific, the Diorama project just asked about the hairspray trick. Oh, like toothpaste. Basically, yeah, same concept, right? You're using these materials, if you want to call them, as a mask, right? So there's many different ways you can do it. Oilers had toothpaste, right, which is water soluble, wipes away. There's the hairspray, which is water soluble, and you can wipe away with some water and some friction. There's the salt method, kind of the same principle. I've got a couple videos out on YouTube on how to do that. But basically, these materials are used to mask off your final layer of paint to reveal the undercoat. A lot of times it's like a rust effect or like a metal for chipping or something like that. But yeah, there's a lot of things around the house you can use to create these masks. Best way to make a sticker. If your prime goal is to make something that just sticks to the wall, I mean, you have like name tag stickers. I actually got some of these type stickers and the other day, actually, which are graffiti stickers, where they basically taken just regular stickers and then did this really cool label. And you'll see this tomorrow during the sticker swap. Night of the Living Geeks is a graffiti artist, and basically he's taking any kind of sticker. You know, it could be a square like "Hello, my name is" sticker, and he's putting graffiti on it and turning it into this sweet sticker. So there's ways to achieve a cool sticker very cheaply. Or you can go out to one of these, these companies now. There's a lot of companies doing it where you can give them a PNG with some kind of a transparent background and do a die cut sticker. I use a company called Redbubble. I've used Sticker Mule. There's a bunch of cool companies out there that are doing this at a lot cheaper price than what it used to be. The unfortunate side is a lot of times you have to order in bulk, so more than like 20 or 30 stickers. So it depends on what you want to do. What's up, Toy Bandit? So I like how you put the video out, how to make the dumpsters. I'm hoping to try it out soon, but I'll probably come out like my custom figures. No, dude, it's actually pretty easy. I mean, what's weird is like the cuts and everything. It's all simple stuff that I put together. And I was actually, when I was showing my sister today, like immediately she got it. But for me, it was like, dude, it took me like 3 months to come up with this idea. But showing her, she was like immediately like it made sense to her. So either I done it right and it makes perfect sense, or it's just so easy anybody can do it. I'm pretty sure it's so easy anybody can do it. So try it out, dude. If you have any questions, let me know. I probably should do a better tutorial around it, and we'll get to it at some point. But it is very simple. I mean, everything you can do with a straight blade. You know, you need a foam core, some peak foam. You can use a hot glue gun or tacky glue, and then just paint it. And you know, there's a bunch of different styles. So. It's a great question by Sonny. All right, guys. I think I'm going to head out. I do appreciate everybody stopping through tonight and showing DJ some love. We'll be back at it again next week. Like I said, we'll have 796 Studios on. Oh, Star Marvel. That's awesome. Sweet. Yeah, send me some. I got some coming out your way as well as Venom's figure. So again, congratulations to Star Marvel as well as Prime for the giveaway tonight. Congratulations to you folks. And y'all have a great night. And stop by tomorrow on Instagram at 1 o'clock. We'll talk about the sticker swap. And in case I don't see you Tuesday or Friday over on Parallel Stream, Tuesday crew, I'll catch you guys next Saturday here at 9. Later.